What's up, guys? Kiefer here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a new toy today, the Aspire Cleito. We're gonna go unbox this up close. I'm gonna tell you everything about it. Then we're gonna vape the shit out of it next. So here it is, guys. Up close with the Aspire Cleito. As you can see, I already took the liberty of popping those. They have the nasty little round stickies on there. Hard to get off. So here you have, this is the actual tank that you're gonna get with your kit. It's a very nice tank. Easy fill design. Let's put that on the side. Let's see what you're gonna get. Got your instructions if you need them on how to fill, take it apart, change the addy. Probably have the warranty card here. You got your warranty card. Alright, and here it is. These are the bands that everybody's been talking about. You get your tank band if you want to snazz it up a little bit. It says Aspire to be. It's either a vape band or a cock ring, but I'd use it as a vape band. If you use it the other way, you got problems. So here you got the cuffs. These they put in as you can mark off. If you have multiple tanks, you can mark off which one you have, which particular juice you're using, or as they say, you could cup them over the top so you don't burn your lip. But I haven't heard, a couple of my friends have this, haven't heard any problems. You know, if you want to dress it up a little bit, that's up to you. I personally, I like the stainless steel look of it. The black was sold out where I bought it. But good news, if you go on Vape NW, they're sold out right now. They have an upgrade. They have this is a 3.5 mil capacity tank. They sell a 5.0 mil. It increases it, it bubbles out on the side. If I had any computer knowledge, I would show you right now, but I do not. So you have to take my word for it, and I will provide a link. So the dimensions of this little guy, it's about 2¼ inches long, including drip tip and threads, by 7/8 of an inch at the bottom, right there. See a fancy little Cleito. All right, so you got your Derlin tube, which everybody said you cannot put another drip tip. Everybody seemed pretty upset, but voila, you can put a drip tip. It's just unless you get the Derlin, it's going on the inside. This one will go on the outside. So, get your glass tank, stainless steel construction. We'll take it apart, and you also have your adjustable airflow that goes all the way around, which is very nice. Feels very sturdy. So you take your top off. They give you inside, so there's no more chimney. Your atomizer is the chimney, so it's a new one-piece design. Very swanky, the glass. Let me get that right off. It is on there, boy. 1 second. There we go. Tough to pop off, but there it is. And you have your, they give you two. The one pre-installed is the 0.4 Canthol, which will go to 40 to 60 watts. That's not what we're going to do today once we load this bad boy up with juice. What we want to do is, we can get this little guy out of here. Nope, oh, we're going to take this whole piece out. Get that out of there. Nobody keeps the box anyway. And there you go. You have your 0.2 Canthol, which goes, if that'll go in focus for you guys to see. Nope. It goes 55 to 70 watts, which is what we're going to put in because we really want to cook this guy. Canthol coil. You also, what you get in this nice little package, you do get a spare glass tube. God forbid you drop this little sucker, you got a backup, which is nice. You don't have to buy a whole new tank. So now we're going to we're going to put in the 0.2. We're definitely going with the 0.2. I really want to cook this thing at 55 to 70. I've heard great things about it. And of course, typical 510. All right, let's put this sucker back together. And we're going to fill it. I got some Zenith by Orion juice. Very nice. I'm going to do a review of that later. I don't want to spoil it for you. So now what we're going to do is, the only drawback to this tank is when you fill it, you better smoke everything you got in there before you need to change the coil, because the way it is designed, you can't take out the coil. If you take out the coil, you're going to get juice everywhere. So you got to either dump it out back into the container, or you better just smoke it all. So pretty simple, but it could be, I don't know if that'll be a deal breaker for some people, but it isn't for me. I'll just pour that sucker back in. Save that juice, save that money. So I'm going to fill this up. So see it getting filled up there. I'm going to let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, because these have some giant wick holes, as you can see right there. You got 1, 2, 3. Giant. There's some really thick wick holes. You can see. I'll give you a little view inside. Let me put that down. See inside. This thing does not want to focus. I am very sorry, guys. All right, so it's a really big chimney. It takes up the whole thing. So that's it. We're gonna let it sit, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna smoke the shit out of it. All right, guys. So how does it vape? But before we get to that, I did notice one drawback was the tip got super hot on me. I had to change it. I do have soft lips, but it did get very uncomfortably hot, I'd say. So what I did was I took one of my other drip tips and swapped it on. So here we go. We got, before we get started though, doing the Zenith Orion tonight. It's a raspberry lemonade. It's pretty good. I'm gonna do a review on that for you guys soon. So let's see, we'll go up to 55. Okay, you can see that there. Fiddle foo guy. 55 watts. And let's see, we got the airflow wide open. See what you can do. Decent cloud. Excellent flavor. Got to say, the flavor is right where it needs to be. Do another one. Good cloud at 55, and the taste of the juice was phenomenal. I got props to Spire there. So let's do before we get out of here, I'll let you guys go. I've taken up enough of your valuable time. We got to do one, maybe a couple more at 70. There we go. We got there. 70 watts. There you go. You can see the 70. Let's give it a toot. That wasn't even a big hit, but it's nice draw. Not too airy, but pretty airy. All right, I like it. Let's see. Give it one final. Gotta say, it does give you a decent cloud at 70. The vapor production is very good. The flavor is excellent. The air draw is nice, not too loose, not too tight for me, which I like it. So, would I buy it at $18.99 again? Sure would. Tip aside, that's not a big deal. $18.99 isn't a lot to spend on a decent tank. It's by Aspire, so you know you're going to get something decent. They're not just going to throw junk on the market. Cores are about $350 a piece, I see, about $350. Isn't bad. We'll find out what the lifespan is. I'm gonna start taking this around. Give it a proper trial. So, and you could also get, if you want, they have the 5 ml tank. Nice if you want to upgrade from the 3.5. That's what you're into. The only difference is just bubbles out at the side. Doesn't make it longer. Just makes the tank a little bit wider. If you don't mind that, then you can go pick that up. Vape NW has it, but they're sold out. So I'm sure you can find other outlets online to find it. If I find it, I'll put a link in the bottom. So if you want, there's going to be a little subscribe button down there. Appreciate it if you hit it. You can comment on the video, like it, share, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Kiefer out. Have a good night.